Hello, everybody. This is Rob from Make Money Audit on the YouTube channel and MakeMoneyAudit.com. We're going to go ahead and do another analysis of a video I saw not too long ago from Chris Conner, and we're going to bring up his channel. This might be the easiest way to sell AI to a business. Let's do analysis on this one and see what we're going to get out of this thing. We'll let it run and do its thing. In case you're new to the channel, this basically agentic AI that I built analyzes and gives us a report and a grade of these business ideas that these YouTube creators keep putting out for everybody. They tell you the good side of it. My side of everything is the back end of it, and to actually see if it can make money and if it's a good idea. So here we got the breakdown. Let's bring it up to the full screen. You can see the video here, the thumbnail. Ooh, and we give it a C. Okay, let's see what the deal is. We'll just kind of go down. I'll give you a quick, I'll show you what the website does. So it gives you basically the description of the breakdown of the video or the business, the strength and weaknesses of it, the startup cost, profit timeline, competition, and then pros and cons. So we'll start off with going what the C grade is. It says, while the AI demand is strong, the market is extremely competitive and requires significant expertise. The easiest way claim is likely oversimplified the complexity of successful consulting on an AI implementation. Chris is notorious for making things sound very simple and not saturated when everything that he's pitching usually is heavily saturated. That's why his videos usually get low scores, and I'll be doing more analysis on his videos coming up. So let's see, we'll go ahead and look at the strength of it. Strong market demand for AI solutions. We know that every business is trying to figure out how to implement AI into their business. High value service potential, definitely. If you can sell somebody on it and make them understand that you got the best package out there, you can make some good money, no doubt there. Growing industry trend, yep. Everybody, like I said, is trying to get AI into their business. Weaknesses, extremely competitive market, 100%. Everybody and their mother's doing, high level. You got Dan Martell launching his own AI secretary, AI voice prompt agent. So everybody is out there using it. Requires deep technical experience. Yep. If you don't have some kind of knowledge with AI or understand the process, you're going to be spinning your wheels and losing money. That's why I gave it a C. Long time to build credibility. Yeah, you're not going to just walk into somebody in the office and sell them a $5,000 AI chatbot that answers their phone or takes sales calls or books appointment. Just not going to get it. I mean, you have no experience unless you're a good friend or you've sold a couple times, but in the beginning, you're going to have very, very hard time. Startup cost is moderate. You do need to make some money and you got to invest and put some stuff into it. We'll get to that in a minute. Competition, it gets a C because it's a very crowded market. Like I said, everybody else is trying to sell everybody their AI ideas and their service, and they're trying to make look the best. They're saying a long time for constant profit, so that could be another bad thing. Get a C. Overly optimistic about ease of entry. Yep, Chris is very good at making everything sound very simple, very easy to get into, when in reality, it's not even close. It does get an A for the strong, rapidly growing demand. Yep, like I said, everybody wants to have an AI into their business. If they don't, they ain't gonna be in business very long. Complex execution requiring multiple skills. Yeah, it gives you the C because you need to know your AI. Sales skills and project man. You got to know all that stuff. Reliability gets a B. Yeah, it could be a good business. It could be a good idea if you get in the door and you know what you're doing when you put it together. Scalability, definitely again. You get one business, odds are you can use that as a platform to build another one, like they always show on their videos. So let's go down to the startup cost. Right now, minimum startup 500, about right. Could be that's on the low end. High end 2K. Monthly cost to run everything about $200 a month. Yeah, go high level is not cheap. I think it's very overrated myself. Dan Martell's idea, I think he's in the 100 and something a month. So don't think it's there. That's not that cheap. First sale 2 to 4 months. Break even 6 to 12 months. Profit not consistent profit around 8 to 15 months. Really, almost a year and a half before you actually start making money or profitable. Yeah, local IT consultant, digital agencies, and freelancers are especially they're everywhere. Online AI is a service platform. Yep, you need to be on have the good AI. Barrier to entry, technical experience required. Yep, you don't know your AI and how to build those things, you're not going to get it. I mean, yeah, you could use Claude or even Chat to show you how to build it, but you still got to be able to maintain it. You still have to be able to act like you know what you're talking about when you sell it to somebody. Um, Big problem is there's major consulting firms, big firms that are using this. So your odds are you're going to be competing with the pretty big companies. So basically, Chris is trying to show you, and he's trying to sell you like his AI affiliate link to go high level. It's targeting small businesses. Yeah, I don't know very many small businesses that can crank out, 2 to 3 thousand a month, or even $500 to $600 a month just to have that AI. I mean, granted, they probably have to let go of some employees, like office staff, but that can be done, I guess. You're going to have to get, there's monthly fees to keep doing the work. You got a retainer. You can even get a percentage of cost of savings. So if you save the money, you get a percentage. So the skills required again: AI, ML, knowledge, business consulting, sales, technical implication, project management. So you got to know those things. Otherwise, you're basically selling a piece of crap, and they're going to back out and want their money back. Pros and cons, just like anything else. High demand for AI services. Everybody knows that. That's nothing new. Potential for a high value project, definitely. If you can build a good system and you can build and sell it and contain it, yeah, you can make good money. Let's see, growing market, definitely. Everybody wants AI, like I said. Recurring client relationship possible, yep. You have one client you can keep them for a year or something. That's just good money. Cons, saturated with competitors, definitely saturated. Everybody's pushing high level. Everybody like Dan Martell's pushing his thing. You know, build AI chat bot. It's all out there. So it is very high. So you got to have, like I said, significant AI expertise. You got to know your stuff. Long sales cycle. Yeah, it could take a while before you get your first customer, like it says there when it says 2 to 4 months. Complex technical I can't say that word now. Basically connecting it to the business's system. You got to be able to know how to connect it. So overall, this is basically a risky venture idea. Do your due diligence before you jump into something like this, or if you know your AI skills, then yeah, definitely you might want to consider it. But I mean, with a risk factor like that and almost a year and a half to make money as a profit with 500 to 2K up front, I would consider that probably not something I would look into. All right. Well, here's another video analyzed. If you have something you want me to do and analyze, let me know. Otherwise, look for future videos. Thank you for watching.